So Unrivaled has begun, and overall you'd have to say it was a successful start. Fans seem engaged on social media, and the legacy media is singing its praises, but something's definitely off. To start, it's got that 2020 bubble feel with the big screens and virtually no fans, which brings me back to a bad place. I mean, the 800-person crowds are trying to bring energy, but they'll never compete with the juice flowing through those displays. But beyond lack of fans, there's one missing element that could be make or break for the league: Caitlin Clark. Now, while there's been a lot of hype and social media buildup around Unrivaled, it's got the backers, sponsors, a TV deal, and it's putting players first with higher pay and equity. Caitlin's absence is the elephant in the room. The big question is, can Unrivaled survive without Caitlin? We've got to talk about it, because Unrivaled is the big litmus test of the Caitlin Clark effect. You've got the Caitlin Clark haters who will of course say no Caitlin, no problem. But then you've got people who look at data, like our Caitlin Clark fans watching Unrivaled or replays of her watching the Chiefs game with Taylor Swift. Let's dig into the facts, make some people really upset, and predict the future of Unrivaled. The data will shock you, it cannot be argued. Don't even try. I mean, you can try in the comments, because hey, engagement is engagement. But the stuff I'm going to share could mean the end of the debate about Caitlin Clark's impact, or at least put some haters on mute. But first, take a moment and subscribe, so my channel has more subscribers than Unrivaled games have attendance. So yeah, despite my 2020 PTSD, Unrivaled looks sharp. I will give them that. Again, is the arena buzzing? I mean, with only 800 people there, the buzz you hear is probably the lights. I think that's a miss how much they enjoy playing for her. Lisa Leslie, a Basketball Hall of Fame inductee in 2015. Something she was really working on during this league. She said it's been a little easier because of the smaller group. It kind of reinforces the narrative that I'm about to get into about life without Caitlin. But you know, it's 3-on-3, it's something different, it's the off-season. And it's a feel-good story because it's created by players for players. It's got many of the league's top players like Jewel Lloyd, Brianna Stewart, and Skylar Diggins-Smith, alongside rising stars like Aaliyah Boston and Angel Reese. Angel's layup game is in mid-season form, I see. Anyway, so far it's been fast-paced, high-intensity. Smaller teams mean more space on the court, the target score to end the game. That's fun, it's unconventional, and it's getting attention. First, I'm not going to drag this part out. This is not a WNBA killer. Sure, the higher pay and better facilities will probably lead to some changes in the W. Always good to be on your toes, being pushed a bit. But just like winning the NBA Cup with its funky floors is not the same as hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy, winning Unrivaled won't have the allure of winning a WNBA championship. Fans are purists at heart. Unrivaled is an off-season sideshow that, if successful, could keep players stateside and grow the women's game. League president Alex Basil is excited about the potential. I mean, it'd be bad PR if he weren't. Anyway, he's been hyping up the social media traction leading up to the opener, and it's clear that Unrivaled has put some serious effort into their marketing push. Basil's a realist. He's not expecting WNBA-level viewership numbers right out of the gate, but he's confident in the product they're putting out there. But here's the thing, for all the star power Unrivaled has managed to assemble, there's one name that's absent: Caitlin Clark. And her absence looms large over the league's potential. Clark isn't just another player, she's a phenomenon, a once-in-a-generation talent who has the ability to transcend the sport and capture the attention of casual fans and diehards alike. The absence of Clark is like throwing a party with all your coolest friends only to have the guest of honor bail at the last minute. Sure, it might still be a great party, but there's always going to be that lingering what if in the back of everyone's minds. And it's not just the fans who are feeling it, the league itself must be acutely aware of the Clark-shaped hole in their lineup. After all, they reportedly offered her big money to participate, only to be turned down. Clark's decision to rest after her long 2024 season is understandable, but it doesn't change the fact that her absence is felt as Unrivaled takes its first steps. It faces the challenge of proving its worth without the biggest name in women's basketball. So what did Caitlin turn down? A cool $1 million, but Clark, ever focused on her long-term goals, had other plans. It was a tough decision, but I knew I needed to prioritize my health and future, Clark stated in an interview. Her choice to decline such a lucrative offer speaks volumes about her commitment to sustainable success in the sport. Clark's 2024 schedule was already a basketball marathon, stretching from November 2023 to September 2024. College playoffs flowed directly into her pro debut with the Indiana Fever, a grueling timeline for any athlete, let alone a rookie transitioning to the heightened demands of professional play. The jump from college to pro basketball isn't just about stepping onto a bigger stage, it's a whole new world of physical and mental challenges. The game moves faster, players hit harder, and the pressure intensifies tenfold. For a rookie like Clark, fresh off an intense NCAA season, adding Unrivaled to the mix didn't make sense. By choosing rest over immediate financial gain, Clark is making a strategic move that could pay dividends in the long run. It's like choosing to change your car's oil regularly instead of driving it into the ground. A little maintenance now can prevent a major breakdown later. Experts in sports medicine have been emphasizing this for years. Rest isn't just important, it's crucial for long-term success. But for Unrivaled, a new league that needs both a fast start and sustainability to grow Clark's absence is undoubtedly a blow. I'm about to get into the data proving it, because no matter what the haters say, it's incontrovertible, and it's especially relevant given what Unrivaled has stepped into. Unrivaled is competing in sports arena packed with titans facing a challenge akin to climbing Mount Everest in flip-flops. The fledgling league isn't just taking on basketball, it's squaring off against the juggernauts of American sports during their peak seasons. Picture this. Unrivaled's debut coincides with the most electrifying period in the sports calendar. The NFL playoffs are in full swing, the NBA season is heating up, and March Madness looms on the horizon. It's like trying to launch a new social media platform, while Facebook, Instagram, and X are all releasing groundbreaking features. The stakes are sky-high. Unrivaled's opening weekend clashed with the NFL's divisional playoff round games that regularly draw over 30 million viewers. Each add to that the college football playoff national championship, and you've got a sports viewer's paradise and a newcomer's nightmare. Let's crunch some numbers. NFL playoff games routinely pull in 30 to 40 million viewers. March Madness. It's not just a tournament. It's a cultural phenomenon that saw 10.7 million viewers per game in 2023. The NBA, with its roster of global superstars, consistently averages millions of viewers per regular season game. Unrivaled finds itself in a David versus Goliath scenario, fighting for attention in a landscape saturated with established leagues and superstar talent. Star power is the X factor in women's sports leagues. The WNBA has been. Thanks for watching and subscribe my channel.